I got to test the sound, make sure I can hear everything. Thank you. Take off your shoes, man. You know better than that. Desert living in the building. How you doing? Desert living. Let me make sure you guys can hear me first because I'm doing it without my mic today because I need to charge the phone because somebody was keeping me on the phone today. I won't mention any names. And then my battery die for my live. So I'll just wait till some people come in, but let me just go see how this thing sounds overall. Can't take no mix up. Check. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? I guess that's good enough. Season Ninja Mode 1. We also got Desert Living Ninja Mode 1. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Um, Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I'm still testing on this other phone. We're going to wait for a few people to come in before we decide to do anything. We're going to wait for a few people to come in before we decide to do anything. See? You guys can't see it. Camera's tricky, isn't it? You guys can't see it. Camera's tricky, isn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna have to run with this mic today because the other one needs to charge. What I need to do though, to make sure the phone doesn't overheat, I'm gonna have to put something on it to keep it from overheating. See if I can do this without damaging the phone. The ghetto things we have to do to keep our phones from overheating. I have an ice pack tied to the back of the phone, guys. Don't come for me. Paula McKay, how you doing? Auntie, heartily happy. How you doing, Auntie? How you doing? Are you okay to hear me? Just let me know how you guys are hearing me. You okay to hear me? Let me know how you guys are hearing me. I think you should be okay. Yeah, I gotta use the ice pack. It's the only way to keep it from overheating because sometimes if these go past 2 to 3 hours, the phone starts going into that sleep mode, and I don't wanna lose you guys. Paula McKay, what are you doing? I'm just getting ready to start my stream, my friend. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some more people to come in. We got 12 people in the building, 3 likes, down to 9 people. No, no, because that's too much, man. Okay, go get it. But you know that every time I sit down, as soon as I sit down, you want something. Is there anything else you want? No, crazy. Can you reach it or no? Sounds great, loud and clear. Okay, now my son wants something. That's the problem. Every time I ask him if he wants something before I sit down, and as soon as I sit down, he needs this, he needs that. Okay, 1 second, guys. Seriously, I can't keep doing this, man. That's why I told you to get what you needed when you needed it. You're taking advantage of me, man. Yeah, you're abusing your dad. Okay, here you go. Okay, no problem, man. No problem, Jose McCabe. Well, you might as well finish it with all that's left. You might as well go for the soda. 'Cause you got a lot of 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 soda. 'Cause you got a actually gonna need the water too, guys, before I sit down, or else my throat is gonna dry out on me. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Make sure I'm not too close to the mic. All right, it's Friday, guys. You know what it is already. We do a topic on Fridays, and the topic this time around is: would you rather live in the big city or a small town? What do you think? Big city or small town, guys? Good night, Red's Room. Play music. Usually I do play music, but this is not the live for it. It's usually in the morning I run the music. But welcome in, Good Nine, small town. And so the reason why I asked this is why a small town? Reds, you made me cry on my way home. I'm in a good way. I was overwhelmed. Happy Hartley, I knew that was what was going on, and you know what? This is why I'm trying to show you the power of community is real. Once you have the right people behind you, once you have the right support behind you, it just shows you it's limitless. And I'm not saying our community is the best, but there's a lot of communities out there, a lot of people out there that love to support people and help people out, and just to see them smile in any way they can. And I was lucky to come across a good set of people that know how to, entertain, be fun, and at the same time still be able to, help out. Look at here's one right here. Mr. Winstone is in the building, right? Mr. Winstone is in the building. Yes, man. Yes, it was so amazing. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that we were able to lighten up your day. And you know what? What I like the most? I'm going to tell you what I like the most. You took it and ran with it. You started to do your dance. You came up with your own song. And this is what we're talking about. This is what raids do to people. When we do those raids and we send them out and people handle them the way we want to see it handled, it makes it so much more fun. I told you, we made people cry before on these things. We made people laugh, made people get up and dance even though they can barely stand because they're so excited and they're so overwhelmed. And I'm telling you, it's awesome. Winstone, big up yourself, man. You don't know. Helping people sometimes it gives you such a great feeling. You can't even put it in words sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially if the reaction is just wow, like overwhelming. I'm glad that you were able to handle that, and I'm glad that you you got caught up in the mix because somebody has said my auntie's on. I go, what? My auntie's on? Hold on, let's go over there. Let's go over there. Let's surprise her. When you guys get there, surprise the hell out of her. Boom, 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 and then we clicked over, and you were just about to end too. That could have been a crash flight. But luckily, you just came on to do a little quick thing, and it turned out to be a big thing. Sometimes that's how these streams work. Some of my biggest streams have been when I just randomly came on and I just did whatever, and then 30 people show up just randomly. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the heck? How come I don't go live all this time? But because it's not a regular time for me, it's not that easy. Never seen this before. I want my community to get on board with this kind of with this. Yes, they do. You need to get them on board. Make sure that they're set so they're rateable. Make sure that their channel is so make sure their channel is set to be rateable so that people can send their whole entire community over to you. All they do is they go in the system, they search who's on, and just surprise somebody. Surprise somebody, and don't always keep going to the same people all the time. Bring your crowd to different audiences. Bring your crowd to different platforms. You'll be surprised. Sometimes you got to give a disclaimer depending on the person that you're sending them to, because some of them are pretty raw. Some of them are pretty funny. Some of them are pretty quirky. At the end of the day, you just have to know who you're sending them to, in a sense. I mean, if you want to do some random ones, do it. Just give the disclaimer. Say, guys, I've never been here before. I don't know how this person's going to react. I don't know if they're going to time us out. I don't know if they're going to block us. But if you're willing to take the trip with me, let's go to the unknown destination. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to just do what you got to do. Joan Parker, I did not see your email. Come to the front of the class. Joan Parker, come to the front of the class. I did not see your email. What happened there? Hello, everyone, says Joan Parker. Simone's blessings, bro. Simone, how you doing? Bless up. Joan Parker didn't listen to me, Simone. I just gave her a simple task. You only had one job, Joan. One job. Be okay here, working and listening. Be okay. Aren't you on a live? I thought I saw you on a live a second ago. Or is that just a pop up thing? Sadie Bumper's in the building as well. Sadie, good day, everyone. Bless up. Winstone, hi, Joan. Winstone, leave Joan alone. Right now, she needs to go to the front of the class because we need to talk. Be okay, my darling. Hey, everyone in the chat, big up, pop up. Oh, it's a pop up. Okay, all right. So now the chat's gonna start going crazy. Where I can't keep up. Listen, I need a tutorial. Come on, Joan, man, it's not that hard. So many don't understand the true this. It's all about community and growing into people's lives. I close my first, can't receive anything. You're trailblazer for raids. No, no, it's not only me. Some people have taught me, Auntie. People taught me how to do raids, and now I'm just spreading the love and showing other people how to do raids. We need to get Winstone on doing raids because he's a hard head. He's too busy torturing people with food. He doesn't want to do anything else. But we're gonna get him doing raids soon too. Yeah, man. It's all about the power of community, making people smile. Simone does raids. I don't know if be okay. Be okay. You do raids, right? I don't know if be okay does raids. But Simone saying, bless up Winstone. Winstone, much love. Yes, man. Joan Parker running out the door soon. No worries, Joan. Just make sure you check me on my email, okay? Just all you do is click on the email, send the email. Just send me a link so I can get hold of you. Otherwise, I don't know. Joan, do you have Instagram? Be okay, bless up says Winstone. Be okay. Ah, damn, I did not read after the live. Oh, receipts. Receipts in the building. I was there, okay, but I just missed your live actually. I rewatched it after because I was busy working. Uh, I Joan and Chad says Happy Hartley, which is Auntie, everybody's favorite Auntie. Hartley blessing says Simone. Be okay, trying to get used to it. Hey Winstone, how you doing? Says be okay. Joan Parker is just saying hey Winstone. So we'll let you guys say hey while I don't get lost in the chat. Yeah, guys, today's topic is a simple one. Think about it. I know Sadie Bumpy's in the building. Sadie, big up yourself as well. Listening and putting up my Halloween decorations in the yard. Winstone, we're waiting. Okay, BOK is doing the same thing too. So I'm gonna be flipping back and forth from you and BOK because you're both doing it big on Halloween. BOK says she's gonna do it. She's gonna have a full band playing and stuff like that, a few songs, and it's gonna run the stream from morning to night, right back to morning or whatever the case is. So BOK, if you don't know what Winstone's doing, he's a gadget head. He loves to set up his house on Halloween like one of the those psycho people that have you know animatronics like 20 feet tall and stuff like that. He's going in. So he's another. You might want to keep another separate device open just to keep an eye on him too. I'm telling you, it's gonna be wild, guys. It's gonna be wild. Yes, I love it. I love Halloween too, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend. I love that stuff. I love any kind of celebration where you can be with your family and just have fun. You don't have to necessarily make it about that holiday. Just make it for that time to have fun. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I truly believe. Are you gonna bite your fingers off? Okay. You want Daddy open freezy? Oh my gosh. Agua. No matter how much time you drink it, it tastes so good. Yes, it's just about fun. Absolutely be okay. You know what it is already. Building a haunted house this year, he says. If you guys ever get a chance, be okay. Or Auntie, if you get a chance, go check out one of his older Halloween haunts. You'll see what kind of level this dude is on. Everything he does is not normal. 1 second. Here, put this in your plate. There you go. Okay, you good? Aren't you hot in that sweater? After you have the freezer, you're gonna get cold anyway. So snatching the kids' water again. Come on, be okay, man. Why are you always watching me? This YouTube thing is dangerous, man. I'm not snatching his water. I gave him a freezy. He said he wanted a freezy. Okay. Yeah, well, you and this gummy bear thing. Are you addicted to gummy bears? Oh no, not yet, man. Anywho, you like the things you like? Well, your parents know better. Your parents know what you should be eating. Treats are treats. Food is food. I was waiting for a smart ass remark, but nothing came out of it. Fabulous Nuts, how you doing? I love that name. Fabulous Nuts in the building. How you doing, Fabulous? Welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, so here I have a panel open. The panel is there. You just go to the channel, go to my main page, click on it if you want to come up. And what we're going to be talking about, guys, it's lifestyle, a lifestyle choice. Do you prefer living in the big city or do you prefer living in a small town? Um, you know what I mean? So it's a very simple topic, but I want to see if I can get people to get into it and find out why. Why would you want to live in a small town? Why would you want to live in a big city? Me, my preference is I like the city. I like the city personally. A lot of people say small town like Antigua is the quiet and all the, it's not as noisy or not as hectic. But I don't know. There's something about me that's just I need that energy. I need to be around us, even if it's not in the city, just outskirts, just right there. But I need to be able to have access to things that I want all the time. And I think Happy Hartley, I think Winstone's going to join you. I think he's going to say small town, but I need to know the reasons why, guys. The reason why. How about you? So, how about you, Fabulous? Small town or big city? What do you prefer, and why? See, it'd be easier if you come up because you can just explain it without talking and trying to type it because it'll take you forever. By the time that's done, we've already moved on to the end of the life. I live in a small town and I can tell why I hate it. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, guys, if you come up, you don't have to show your face. Don't feel afraid to come up here. Just you can just use a blank screen or whatever, or a picture, anything, right? It's all good. I lived in small towns before. I couldn't. It drove me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do it. It was driving me nuts. 'Cause I'm a wanderer. I like to just, when the time comes, I like to go out and just get up and just, go see what's happening. And with a small town, there's not much. You're limited. I like a mixture of both, but I live in a unique location, says Windstone. Okay, nice, nice. But if you had a choice, Windstorm, that's the question. We know you love where you live, and everybody loves where you live because you have a whole goddamn field, mountains, waterfalls, and ponds and stuff like that. So that's besides the point. I moved from the city 7 years ago. I love the countryside. I did it for my kids, countryside, but it's no small town, but it's less busy. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. How about you, B? Okay, talk the truth. How about you? The reason why I like big cities over small towns is because it's just easy access for everything, right? Easy access to the hospital, easy access to the anything I want, like shopping, groceries, schools, all that kind of stuff is what works for me. AG, born blessing and respect. AG, let me get you in the building while you're in here. While you're in here, let's get you in the building. Welcome in, my brother. Welcome in. Special case also in the building. Big up yourself. Welcome in. Special, small town or big city? What works for you? Small town all day. I don't like people. That's what I'm talking about right there. Some truth is coming out. Let it run, guys. Some truth is coming out. Blessings, everyone, says Special K. Yeah, man. So, small town. Is it because of the quietness? Like, is it because it's nice and quiet and peaceful? And, you guys all have white picket fences and you know your neighbors, like, hey, Bob, hey, Bill, how you doing? Hey, Jim, what's up, Rhonda? Is that the kind of small town you're talking about? Because those towns scare me. I'm not gonna lie. Small. I can't stand people. AG boy and special. How are you feeling today, sis? I know what you mean. You can't mean. I know you can't stand people. I get it. But my thing is, can you guys handle the neighbor that's always watching you? But I don't know. I just find maybe it's because I watch too much shows that just wreck my mind. Still here, but in the background says Joan. Joan, you know what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna hold you to that. Special is here too, and she knows that you're supposed to send your email to me via my email so we can connect. Stay stuffed up, still stuffed up, but getting better, says Special K. Hardly. I'm middle ground town. Not too big yet. Not yet big enough to have an easy access to shops and decent jobs. That's kind of where I live right now. It's the same thing. So you're like the mid range, right? I know some people really don't like the city because of the noise, the pollution, all types of stuff. I prefer the city over the small town, but if you gave me the choice, yes, I would live in between both. Absolutely. But it's the easy access I like. That's the bottom line for me. Like when you're in those small towns, you have easy access to hospitals. Hold on, somebody's coming up, guys. Let's see. Joan Parker, small town in the countryside, big city have their problems as well. And that's the truth. Special.
Crowds up here, yeah.
What's happening? I know you're not feeling well,
Hi,
so I don't expect you to stay forever.
yeah.
You can hail
But
at the
I'm
chat
gonna
if you
turn
want.
around and tell you, hi everyone, happy Friday. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I already done told you I want an island. Remember I said it on Twinnies
Yeah,
Live,
yeah.
I want that island for a reason. Yeah.
But this
Can't
is not an
stand
island. We're
people.
talking city or small town special.
Small
We're not
town all day long. Yeah. I
small
could chop
town
off
all
their
day long.
legs. No one won't know nothing. Yeah.
You hear the kind of stuff that why you want to live in a small town. So why would I want to live in a small
Hi,
town
be okay.
knowing my
How you
neighbor
doing,
wants to chop off
beautiful?
people's legs?
Hi, healthy. Yeah, high
Would love
five.
to complain about a small town, says ASMR nuts. So listen, guys, before special goes off and this says anything, this when it comes to a live, when it comes to these lives, only one person can come up at a time. So we allow them to talk for a bit, and then when that person comes down, then you just click the link and you're the next up. And as you know, I do this freestyle. There's no plan, nothing planned. Whoever comes up and just speaks their piece. All we do is ask you guys to respect the chat. And sometimes we get caught up in the conversation. We might not be able to read the chat, but we'll do our best to stick with it. Okay? I think that's fair. Special is not feeling well, so guys, just wish her some get better soon.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. If you ever see my nose is all peeling and everything. Hey, my twinny, love you, Papa.
I
Yeah,
know
I'm
you
trying
sound
to
really
get
stuffed
better.
up.
Do you know what? It's Friday. I'm allowed to drink some rum right now. I'm going to knock myself out.
Oh, you should be fine.
Looking beautiful,
John
sis, as always. Thank you, Papa AG.
John Parker says, "I want to live in a cottage. Those are mostly small towns." Hi, special. I'm glad with
Yes,
you on that.
Joan. I love to live in a cottage. Yeah, but I
Oh,
need.
is be okay.
At the same time, I still want a maid.
Be okay says yes. She wants a cottage
Yes.
too. Is this going to be a
Yes.
female and male thing, guys? Is this what this is
I
going to turn
think it
out to be?
is. Yeah, we don't
Okay,
want. I don't want no stress. I just want to be able to be free. I could have my windows, my curtains open, walk freely, everything. Yeah, I want a small
the
town.
problem the problem with small towns is what the problem with
Is
small
there are
time.
no services. I don't want those
Well,
services because that's where the
she
crime can
wants to be
happen.
she wants to
Fab,
be upset.
that's what I'm talking about. That is
Oh,
the
yes to the
best.
rum.
Yeah, be okay, sis. I got you. I
We're on
got
the
you. Look,
same
look, look,
page.
look. Do you know how funny it is? I even store some in my bedroom. Be okay. Take it. Take it. Take it,
Take it,
sis.
take it.
Take it. Come on, it's
Ginger tea with
Friday.
some
Happy
rum,
Friday,
says
sweetie.
A-Board.
Yeah, I
AG
gotta
Boy
have
says
some.
ginger tea with some rum.
That's what
No
I'm
health
going to
care, no
do.
one to fix your house, your cars, no doctors. They have a long list here, special, of what they don't have in small towns or they
Special. I
don't
just
have
want a maid.
enough of.
Exactly. I just want a maid. That's all I want. Send me some too, special. It's raining here. Yeah, Sadie, Mama, I got you. It's coming. I'm FedExing to everybody. All take it. Take the holy water, all of you.
I'm on the left. Hey,
Yes.
man, you gotta be quiet.
Sorry.
BOK's our eyes are wide open when she saw that bottle. She's like, "What? Hey guys, did you see BOK get lost today in a cornfield?" And she was panicking.
No,
Yeah. Listen, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here,
BLK can't get lost.
come here.
She has
BOK,
GPS.
listen. BOK was in the bushes and she started having panic attacks. And you know what she did? Instead of going down the trail where the corn is, she jumped through the bushes.
Women don't jump through bushes. We wax them. You wax them
Okay,
off.
all right, fair
Yeah,
enough,
we
fair enough.
don't. We don't jump
We'll keep
through
it moving.
bushes.
We'll keep it
Yeah,
moving.
gala ninja, gala ninja. Yeah. Don't go for my BLK sis like that. You get
Okay.
me? I got her
Fab-
back.
Fabulous said I had to
Yeah.
drive 3 hours
Hi,
one way to
Soul
get to a health
Star.
care for my son when he was young. And that's another reason why I say I
Thank you,
prefer
darling.
city.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's another reason why I prefer city. No shopping. What
Yeah.
else is there? Soul Stars, big up yourself. Welcome in. Reds, hello, Soul Stars. Chat, hello, Special K.
Priscilla says hi, Reds. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Oh, Priscilla. Okay, there you
Yes.
go. I'm trying to catch up. There we go.
No shopping. I
So,
don't need. I Look, that's why all I need is a maid. I said I just want to be stress free. Just give me the bone and this,
Okay,
I
so if
can
you live
do
in a
soup.
small town, if you live in a small town, you got food carriers now. You got Amazon that delivers. You got almost everything can come to you now. So is that living in a small town, is that an excuse now or what?
Yeah, yeah, as long as it's a small town, I could even just do my little gardening and have my own little crop there. So, I'm good. Good.
So you don't care
I'm
about the
thriving and
hospitals. You
listening.
don't care about if you get sick and
I
it
won't get
takes you two
sick.
minutes.
I won't get
Oh, you're
sick.
sick now.
Yeah, but look where I am. I'm in dirty England. Hello. Get me.
Oh,
The weather changes. Come on. Like we look, we get 4 seasons in one day. Four
so do we in
seasons in
Canada.
one
We get it in
day.
Canada too.
And the whole thing is, you see everybody around here, they will be right up in your face
Yeah, that I don't like that. Yeah, I don't
and
like
they
that
don't
either.
cover
But
their
yeah,
mause.
don't
They
cover their
just,
mouth.
oh, they'll
So
wipe
sorry. I
their
also have a
nose and then
chest
they're
cold and throat
shaking your
issues.
hand. They're
Sending Healy
dirty.
vibes. Nice.
Yes. I
Don't
also
troll
have
your
a
guest
chest
reds.
cold and throat issues, sending healing vibes and thoughts. Oh, thank you. So I wish you all the
Big of
best too.
itself.
God bless you. Thank you.
Watch
Don't
be
troll your
okay.
guests, Reds. Yeah, don't troll your guest.
Be okay
Yeah?
says I'm a
Be
troll.
okay. Don't troll her.
A ninja
Be okay.
troll.
Be okay. Come here. Come here.
Oh
Be
my god,
okay.
here we go.
I got some
Oh my god.
stories for you as well. Don't worry. I got you, sis. I got you.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Small town, big city, guys. What is it? Small town, big city. What are you talking about, guys? Be okay. Small town, big city, and why? We
So,
know that you
Reds,
like
I
the
want to
small
ask
town.
you. So, you've asked us, so let me ask you. Small town or big city?
I like big city because I've always grown up
Okay.
around the city.
I want you to wait. So, okay, I want you to give me five big major reasons why you love the big city.
I like bright lights. I like
Okay.
dark nights. I like dark nights. I like access to
Yeah,
any
but
kind
in
of
the city, in a big city, is it really dark though, or is it bright because of
no.
the
It's
lights?
it's depending on where you are. It can get dark in random spots, but the lights are bright in the background. So if
So,
I show you some of the footage I took when
so
I
you
left the
like to
CN
see your
Tower,
shadow, you don't like to see your shadow.
I'm a ninja. I like to move like a ninja, so I need to see the darkness so people can't see me, and then just pop up in the light like
So,
bang,
wouldn't
I'm
it?
here.
So, so wouldn't it be better to be having small nights? Hey,
No, because I
Mama
don't like
Eva.
small towns come with small animals, large animals, all types of animals that jump out of bushes. I'm a ninja. I'm not a farmer. I don't work for
Okay.
the zoo.
So that's one reason. Let me hear the
No,
next
there's two.
reason.
There was
Okay.
two.
Oh, so what's the
Darkness,
two?
light,
Darkness.
darkness and light, and light, bright
Okay, so
lights.
darkness and light. So that's
Yeah,
your
the
two
bright
big
lights are just
major
light the
reasons.
excitement. That's two of them. You want to hear the
Okay, so
rest?
what's the third one?
The first one is initial access to easy access to whatever it is, like hospitals, food, groceries, schools, anything that's easy access where you don't even
So
have
what
to
if you had
drive.
a small town and you live kind of close to a hospital?
You might be lucky, but there's a lot of things that you're still not close to. Small towns
Or
are so
your
spread out.
neighbor was a nurse.
Oh, I'm not going to depend on my neighbor.
Or you could depend on your wife. Your wife can heal you,
If my wife was a nurse, yeah, but she's not a nurse.
but you never
And I wouldn't
know.
trust no neighbor that's a nurse anyway, because it'd be like, next thing you know, I find out she has bodies in the basement and stuff like that. I don't mess with. I watch too much bad shows, okay, and I don't trust those small towns. That's the reason why I don't want to live in this small town. I'd rather be in the
Okay,
danger of everything in front of my face than, hi,
so
how
you
are you
told
doing,
us
Bill?
three. So
Okay,
I want to hear the fourth one now.
like I said, easy access, dark, light. What else is there? Well, easy access is such a wide range, right? So that one basically covers a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
So those are the top three for me. Because easy access is the main one. That's the bottom line. Over anything else, the easy access
That's
is
what
what I
I
like.
thought. So I think he's getting it twisted, but it's all right. It's all right. We
You
just
guys got
allow
beef
it.
with me?
Let's hit.
You guys
Yeah.
got beef?
Of course, all the females got
Who?
beef with you.
Winston,
You
help!
tried to come for BLK.
Winston, help!
No, I truly can't
Winston's
help
like,
you.
Winston's like, yo, I'm mowing the lawn.
Exactly. He can't help you. He's got to mow his lawn for the black snake.
Soul Star says neither. I like the countryside. Privacy, less light pollution, better smells, less noise, pollution, and nature
Oh,
is at its
and Fab
best.
says, oh, and let's talk about having a homeschool your kids in the small towns because the schools are too bad. I don't mind doing that. That's great for me. I would love to do that. Stop watching those shows, Fears thy
I,
neighbor,
I,
Reds.
oh, you know the show that I'm talking about. That's
True
exactly what I
Talk
was talking
Special.
about.
Exactly. Yeah, BLK said True Talk Special. Fluffy Diva,
Oh my
lovely to
God,
see you.
Auntie, Auntie, they don't know about those shows, okay? They don't know about Fear Thy Neighbor.
Joan Parker says, Still can't trust your neighbors in this big city." Exactly. You
Yeah, but
really can't.
at least that's expected. Okay, you walk around and nobody
Mhm.
says hi. Everybody's head is in their phone. You don't want to talk to anybody in the big city, but the countryside now. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Hey, Bill,
Trini
Jim,
said,
how are you doing today? How's the kids? The next thing you know, this guy says,
so I want to hear your five. I want to hear your fifth biggest reason. And before you answer it, biggest reason, because all four of your reasons is not really as big as what I thought it would be. You
"Well, it's
can
big
still
enough for
live in
me."
you can still live in
No,
a small city and travel
I
to the
don't.
big city.
I don't trust small towns. I don't trust it. Some of the biggest drug busts in our country are from small town. Some of the biggest weapon seizures are from small towns. And these are small towns that you would never expect these things to be at, right? Some of the
Yeah.
I won't even get into some of the other stuff that's happening with kids and all that kind of stuff. Small towns. The big towns, it's in your face. So you're kind of more protective. I mean, the big city, you're kind of more protective. You're more alert. You're more diligent. The small town, you let yourself down and you're nice and calm. You think everything is good, peaceful. Watch
Yeah.
the birds in the tree, listen to the water flow down the sing, and all that stuff. And you become complacent, I think, sometimes. And people forget that there's real people out there that can hurt you or real people that can come for you. And they think that
Mm.
because you're in a small town in a home where the neighbor is nice and clean, and then boom, something big happens, you're like, whoa, this never happens here, right? So I'm not saying that's what happens every small town, but I've been to small towns. One time I went to a town. I was driving to Windsor. No, not actually. I was Buffalo. So we got in a small car accident. You know what happened in that car accident? I'm going to tell you guys. Come close. Come close. Come close. We were only teenagers, okay, guys. When we got out of the car, all of a sudden we were surrounded by all types of white rednecks, just like that, in the middle of a small town. I don't know where it was, just bushes and the stoplights. Okay, by the time we turned around, the car was gone. It's already been hooked up on the tow truck. They took off. And by the time we turned around again, all those people were gone. It was only us standing in the middle of the street. And all I heard is, "You better be out of town by morning, boy." That's all we heard. "You better be out of town by morning, boy."
Ooh,
And I said, "Okay, enough of this." They
you're
didn't ask us
gone.
for anything. Yeah, so to me, and it was just one of those small towns between Buffalo and Syracuse. So it was strange. So those things frighten me. I don't like it.
You have a guest that just came in
Oh, do
that
I?
said Reds and saying hello to everybody. And Fab just said the best is small towns that is 30
Oh,
minutes
Damiola, big up.
outside of a big city.
Yes, okay, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
20 minutes is not bad. But remember, I live in a country where it's cold. So that 20 minutes can turn into an hour and a half depending on the rainstorm, snowstorm, and traffic, right? Number one thing nobody likes is traffic. That's the one thing I don't want to live in the city for is the traffic. We know that. That's the brutal part. But yeah, we have to take into account when we have our winters, we have to add an hour onto everything we do. So if you live
Hi,
for half an
TC
hour away,
Bobo.
that's not good. That's not good. Damiola, big up yourself for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Who else is in the building that we
Lessons,
missed?
TC. TC's just come in. Lessons.
He okay says
Welcome
she
all
has words.
newcomers that just come in, and thank you to all the news. Remember, guys, please, please, please help support my brother by double tapping the screen. Come on, guys. Come on,
Yeah,
come on,
like up
come
the
on, come
live,
on.
like up
Let's
the live,
like
like
up
up the live.
this live. But don't forget also, yeah, we need to help support Reds. Listen, come, guys. You need to become
Oh,
a member. Become a member. It helps
become
them
a
go a long
member.
way. Let's pretty up the screen. Come, let's keep supporting my brother. Yeah,
Soul
we've
Star
got to keep
Production, my
supporting him.
local school
And
may be
Big
shutting down
Banana
because of
TV.
fear. Is it
Hey,
Hold on a second. So, Soul Star saying my local school may be shutting down because they are short staffed and had I kind of want to say that word a few weeks ago. And a small town drama is the worst.
Oh, wow.
But we're so used to it in the city, right? It's like we're toned in the city, but the small town is definitely traumatizing. Um,
Yeah. I was ambushed in August. They was going to rob me and they planted, oh my gosh, in my leftovers. Spiritual attack by, oh my gosh,
wow.
small community. I no longer feel safe. Oh wow, Soul Star, you went for a lot. That is some serious stuff. So, would you like to come up and come and support?
Okay, this kid's pulling me off every second now. Man, he's doing it on purpose, I think.
Be okay? Would you like to come up, darling? You can come up because I'm sick anyway, and I'm just come
Well,
and
actually,
support
be
the brother.
okay. Before you come up, I think Fabulous had asked first. Let's see if she can come up first, and then
Yes,
you'll come up
come up,
next. Thank you for
guys.
the donation. Be okay. I really appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
love
you.
you, and please,
Hold on,
guys,
special.
remember,
Hold special.
come and
Hold
be
on
a
for a
member.
second. I gotta get my son something quick. Just keep talking for 1 second.
Okay, no
This
problem.
is the problem when you work at home. Do it at home now, guys.
Hi,
There's a
Juba.
reason to
How
pull me away.
so fabulous? How you come up is when I come down. When he comes back,
Huh?
what you do is you come up
No,
and you
no. Somebody's
turn
doing it.
round. You
You
come
can't be
out
on
of the
camera.
live, go to his community post, and you'll see the last post that he done. He's got the link there. Press on the link, and you should be able to join his live stream like this. Yeah, sorry there. Come up, Fab. Yes, come up, Fab. Thank you, anyways. No problem. So that's fine. You're more than welcome to stay there. I don't know how to
Absolutely.
do it. I just yeah, Fab. Just come out of the live. Go to
Yeah,
his
let's exit the
community
live.
post. You'll see his post, and you'll see the link up
There is
there.
none. There is
Yeah.
none.
Okay, you got it. Okay. So when I come down, when he comes back, I'll come down so you can come up, and he could accept it. So just give it a few minutes. On my way home, we'll join in if you are still on, says Mama Jones. Joan Parker. Yeah, no problem. I would love to see you. I so enjoy your lives, Joan. So appreciate you.
There is
Guys,
none.
I'm sorry. I'm a hot mess. Please
I
excuse.
gotta go back in my life. I can't stay like this.
Going now. Hey, where you're going now? Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. Reggie's just coming.
Okay, go sit down and relax, okay, buddy? Sorry, guys. I'll
Hi,
be there in a
Big
second.
Banana. How you doing? Happy Friday. He's coming back, guys. Please stay tuned. Thank you all for still supporting my brother and staying tuned. God bless you all. Oh my gosh, I feel so weak.
Okay.
I'm good. That's great. Lovely to hear. Hi, Juba. Blessings, Papa. Hello, blessings to each and everyone in the house, says Juba. Yay. So you're back. So
Yes, thank you, guys. Sorry about that.
you have to cook
So,
it, eat, feed your long belly in it. Jeez.
yeah. Oh my God.
And you could even give me none. You see how you stay. Oh no, lady. Get rest. Yeah, I need to. That's what I'm gonna have some rum. You
That's the plan
okay?
right there. Thank you, Special. I
Oh,
appreciate you
oh
holding it down
yes.
as always, you know.
No problem. Take care. See you all soon. Stay blessed. Bye. I'm gonna be
Okay, so
coming
I
down
think
and I'll be in the platform anyway. So yes,
does
stay
Fabulous
blessed.
know how to get in? You need to
Yeah, she
explain it to her
knows
how to
now.
get in?
So yeah, so
Okay.
she'll be coming up. Okay.
And then we'll get
Yeah.
be okay after that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Fabulous, the link is
Bye.
there. Come
Take
on
care.
up. Let's hear your story. Let's hear the difference between small town and big town. TC, we gotta wait till I don't want to cut you, but okay, you know what? We're trying to make this fair because Fabulous is supposed to be next. Okay. TC, can you hold on a minute? I won't deny you the next time around. I'm trying to keep it fair, right, guys? TC's there. BOK's there. Look at
Oh,
that nut.
there we are.
Look at that nut.
There you
Fa-
go.
Fabulous. How you doing?
Good, good. I got the big nut out just for the party.
The big nut out. Oh my God. All right, fabulous. You got
Yep.
the big nuts. TC, don't worry.
I know.
You can come up after me. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah,
So
that's what
big town,
happens when you
small.
grow up with six brothers. You make sure you have the biggest nuts.
You gotta love it. I tell you, your name is the one of the best on the channels, man. Who is this? So much I got an ambush in August. They were going to rob me. Oh, Special K read that already. I'm way back in the chat, guys. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with these chats today, but we'll try our best. Big Banana TV, welcome in as well. Fabulous Nut. What? Oh, be okay. Thank you for the donation. Food Freaks, big up yourself. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Help support the channel. Yes, join the membership, guys. You know what it is. It's very cheap, and we just run it up. Okay, fabulous. Small town,
So
big
I
city. What
think,
is it?
well, I think the ideal, I think everybody has the romance of um the small town, right? Everybody thinks, oh, it's going to be great. But the truth is,
Yes.
there is so much that's not available and impossible to get. Now, if you're in a community that you grew up in, it's perfect
Yeah.
because you have to know the people. And anywhere you move, it takes 3 to 4 years to break into a small town community.
I'm
And
telling you.
this,
That's the truth.
so I moved to where I'm living. The town I'm currently living in is 1,700 people. And we moved here. My husband was military, and we moved here from 12 years in Honolulu, Hawaii. So
Yes.
it was a little bit of a shock. And there's literally nothing to take my children to the doctors when they were young. It's an hour and a half drive one way, an hour and a half drive back. And that was for
Yeah.
everything, dentist, prenatal care. There was just no services here. So that's something you really have to look at. Where are you and what stage of life are you in? The advantage
Um,
is,
that's a good point. Stage of life is good. Kapas, big up yourself. Jumbo, big up yourself. Stage of life is a good way to look at it too. I never even thought of it on that level. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but the upside was where we're living, I could have never afforded what we were able to afford for the children in a big
Yes.
city. You
Yeah,
know,
that was one of the
because
reasons why I said big city or small town. Pricing is also another problem.
yeah, the cost of living where I am, yeah, it's a small town, but we were on, a good income. So I have a 5 bedroom house, and the same 5 bedroom house in a big city would be $500,000, where it was nowhere near that in this area.
Yeah.
And I'm on an acre of land.
I know
So
you
that's
won't get that in the city, that's for sure.
no. So I think you got to consider, and you got to consider what stage of life you're in. I would love to, move out to the country, get a bunch of land, but I'm 60. I ain't doing that. It's
Yeah, I
not
know.
realistic. So,
Ultimately we would all like to have a piece of land where it's big enough to, barbecue, send your dog running, and do all
right.
that good stuff without any disturbance, but can
Well,
it be afforded without being having to leave the city for like 3 hours out? Chitty May, big up yourself. Welcome in.
and I think like my mom's community, when I go up and I show her property, she was so far out. Like when we were growing up, there was nothing there, and now it has become the area to live in. So it's gotten these
Yes.
huge homes and all of this. And she's on a cul-de-sac, and it's really almost like a commune. One person has the chicken, one person has the goats. Every property is 15 to 18 acres. There's a community farm. So if you can find that kind of community within the city
Uh,
boundaries, you got
yeah.
it made. So
And
then
that's
I
what
think you got
special
to,
that's what Special and Winstone are saying. They say they like the mid range. Even Auntie said that
yeah,
she would like to be just maybe half an hour out of the city to
yep.
40 minutes out of the city. And that's doable. I can dig that too because yes, at the same time you get your peace and quiet. And when you want to go to the noise, you just drive to the noise.
Yeah, hardly happy I am. I'm just turned 60 this year. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for, and what do you really want to do? What do you want to spend your life doing?
Yeah.
I, I yeah, I would rather sit on the dock and pretend like I'm fishing, or sit on the beach and act like I'm doing something doing something productive, than garden and trying to
Yeah,
grow
and
food.
cracking
That's just
and cracking
yeah.
nuts.
That's right. I just love running around town cracking nuts. So I think you have to take that into consideration. And then even if you're in an area, say you're in an area that is city, but you want country, then I feel, and I tell my kids this all the time because I'm brilliant,
Yeah,
then it's your responsibility to create that kind of paradise where you are. If your ideal is to get out and farm, then you need to figure out how to do farming co-ops, how to find out who has this empty land and turn it into neighborhood farming stuff.
yeah.
And then you can create it where you are.
You said something really good at the beginning of the live. You said it takes 3 to 4 years for you to break into a community. Can you
Mhm.
explain that a little bit more so people understand why I'm afraid of small towns?
Yes. So here is how it works. And this is from years of traveling around with military and big towns and small towns. And there is a 3-year theory I have. The first year you move somewhere, and the whole
Yes,
year is just spent settling in, figuring out the lay of the lands, and then people giving you side eye because they don't know who you are, who you belong to, and who your roots were, which is very important in small towns. And
yes,
then the next year, you have it kind of sort of figured out where you're going and you've kind of made friends, but yet you're still proving yourself to people of what type of quality, what kind of character, your character.
yep, yep,
Very much so, and, you have just started being acquaintances with people, and then by the 3rd year, that's where people have finally opened their homes to you, saying, "Alright, you've been around and you have been honest. Oh,
yes,
that money, I saw you return this. Oh, I was sick and you brought me food. Oh, I know your character." And I think if you weren't born there and you don't have roots and family there,
yeah,
they have to learn the character, which and I think we
yeah.
all do that to some extent. I'm not gonna be your best friend when I first meet you,
Of
but
course not. You don't
after
know that person.
a few yeah, after a few favors and a few errands, and we're helping each other out, then, after about a couple of years of that, you become yeah,
You
that's my
you
3-year
build a
theory.
yeah, you build a rapport. Plus, your kids or
Yeah,
whatever might come to visit, and the kids want to play. You get to know them through their kids. You get to know them through
that's
their
right.
communities. All these
Yep,
activities that they can do. What to me, you're right. You don't know these people. They've lived there. They're very judgmental. You're coming into their small town, and it's going to take a while for you to break everybody in. I know if I move to a small town, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's going to take me a while before I even talk to my neighbor because I don't know you. You know what I mean?
well, in mine, I know my neighbors, like to wave at them, but I've never had a conversation with them ever.
Since you've lived there.
Yes. Yep.
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
crazy.
They've kind of tipped their hat and waved, but
But
never
then again,
ever.
maybe
Mm-mm.
maybe they know their boundaries and they're just staying at their boundaries. It's a possibility.
Oh, they
Or
don't. I
maybe
think
they
that
just hate you because you're always
yeah,
cracking nuts.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, and yeah,
Lisa J
that
stocks,
and
big up yourself.
yeah. Anyway, that's my theory. I think you just got to kind of find where it is. And even though you might love a city this year or at one season in your life, it might not be practical or the best place in the next. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. He
And like
almost
you
is
said, it
yapping.
depends on the stage of life you're in. So that's a good point. That's a
Yeah.
great point. There's no real
Yep.
answer here, guys. It's just we're doing some stuff to engage people in a chat and hearing what other people's opinions are. And I appreciate you for coming up, Fabulous Nuts. And no matter how much times I say your name, I have to laugh. It's like Big Banana.
That's right.
You got Big Banana and Fabulous Nuts in the house. That just sounds so wild. Uh,
That's perfect. Well, let's
thank you
get
very
Big
much. I
Banana up
appreciate it.
next. All right. So then how do I drop down? What do I
All
do?
you do is just
Nothing?
press the X and you step down and enjoy your Friday and just get back in the chat and harass everybody all you can.
I
There's
sure
a little,
will. And I have a new best friend because they said I sounded young. So let me
yes, you
go.
do. I
All
appreciate you
right.
for
Have
coming
a
up.
good
Thank you
one.
very much. Okay,
All right.
happy Friday.
Yeah. Happy Friday,
I
guys.
forgot who,
Bye.
yes, I forgot who wanted to come up next. Be okay. Are you still in the building? I think Be okay was next. be okay. Wanted to come up and talk about a fabulous town. Guys, there's no wrong or right here. Sometimes you just want to hear other people's opinions and try to figure out, what it is that they like or what they want to see from a small town or a big city, right? And here we go.
Try to figure
Be
out,
okay.
what it is.
Come close. Come close. Be okay.
Not doing it.
I saw. I saw you in the bushes. Okay. Why didn't you just follow the path that was made for you in the cornfield?
What we're not going to do is talk about that, Red. I didn't come up here for that nonsense. And as I said when you were talking to Special
I'm
K,
not
we're
a
not
troll. I'm not
trolling.
a troll.
We're not trolling our own damn guests. That's something we're not going to do today.
Lisa J. Stock says I don't talk to my neighbors much, but we have a group on WhatsApp in the neighborhood.
It's the neighborhood watch. Oh, I love that. No, I've been like listening, and I've been looking kind of at the chats. You guys know how it is for me on Friday. I'm like
Yeah.
half working and half looking at you. But yeah, I wanted to first come in and say to Special K, get better, baby girl. You were drinking
Yes.
rum, but we got to have our Friday shot. Everybody who's of age, you know what we're pouring today? We're pouring Shanky's Whip,
Oh, nice.
dark Irish whiskey. So I got
Now
to
you
do
guys
my.
know. Now you guys know why I like this girl. Okay.
We got to do the shizat. We got to do the shizat. Aaron's going to join me in a shizat. Notice, peep the glasses.
Yo, nice. Let's see
We
that
got to
again.
do it.
Skull glass.
Sorry, some
Really?
little dripped off the bottom there, babe. I had to get it. Sorry.
Clarence, big up yourself. Welcome in.
Welcome in to everybody. You wanna pop boogie? Here we go. Happy
Where is he?
Friday,
Aaron,
everybody.
big up yourself.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's go, guys. Too much of that run. Aaron can't drink yet. Okay, Lisa. When you're done your errands, have a drink.
Big up my whole self. Okay. Here's my thoughts about it, and it's interesting because Aaron and I make up the best dichotomy of that. I'm actually from a city. I'm from
Okay.
Minneapolis. City. It's not like New York or anything, but it's certainly a city. And I'm a
Yeah.
full-blown city girl. I'm probably one of the only people in my immediate family of my dad, mother, and brother who was born in a city. They were both born, or all of them were born in like Kentucky, Tennessee, in the
Yeah.
country, right? I've lived in a variety of places. I've lived in a lot of places all over the world and in the US. And here's my
Yeah.
break on it. I feel like the city, and I love the last person who was up. Was that Was it Joan?
That was
No,
fabulous nuts.
Fabulous. How did I forget that? How did I forget her
Can
for
you
her
say that? Can you
giant?
say that name for us? Can you say that name for us?
No, no,
Just
thank
say
you.
it.
Not gonna
Just say
happen.
it.
It's
Say
not.
it.
Don't I have the number one
Say it.
crown? I don't have to say anything. I've got the number one damn crown. You can
Oh
you
yeah.
can
Oh
hold
yeah.
your
Oh yeah.
fabulous nuts,
Oh yeah.
sir,
Oh yeah. That's
because I'm
right.
not gonna
That's
say
right.
anything. I think I've already
That's
said it.
right. That's right. I
I
forgot
slipped
about
into
that.
fabulous nuts. It was too easy. It was too easy and it was too good. So I said it.
All right.
But like the straight up truth is this: I've lived in things that I qualified as very small towns as a
Yes.
person from a city, and in cities I've lived like in Seattle, and cities of that size. And here's the breaks of it. And again, Fabulous Nuts had a really good point on this. It is about stage of life. When I was
Yes.
younger, nothing was better. When I was going to college, nothing was better than being in a city. It was great.
Yeah.
As somebody who considers themselves an artist, it was so wonderful to be able to find the types of communities that only exist inside of places where there's a variety of people.
Yes.
Having that kind of strata, specifically as a person of color in the United States and through other places that I've traveled in Canada and whatnot, we tend to congregate inside of those spaces. So the artists, the people who I'm likely
Yep.
to want to be involved in, to have a diverse life, community,
Yes.
friendship,
Absolutely.
it's going to largely be in those larger cities. Now, that being said, my husband is from a very, very small town. He's not going to come on live because he don't come on live. Not usually. Sometimes he does. But maybe how big was the town that you came from? Just out of curiosity, how many people were in there?
It was under 2,000.
Under 2,000 people. So
Wow.
he grew up in a place that was under 2,000 people, and he is a person of color. Now, that being said, he's a person who is of mixed race, of German and Nigerian, but his
Yeah.
life experience very different. And when I hear him tell me about what it was like to grow up, they had land. He's like, I would just walk outside and sleep next to the damn stream and just, do the
No worries
things.
in the world.
Right,
Yeah.
no worries. And I'm like, I'm from the city. I'm like, you was sleeping where? Hell to the no. You ain't sleeping outside. What the hell are you talking about?
Hell to the no.
I'm like, you wake up and something might be in you. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous nuts. So I'm
Why you gotta go there?
sorry, put
Why
the
you gotta
kids
go
away.
there?
But I'm just saying, I'm just simply
Big
saying,
banana.
in the city, yeah, we wiped Chidi. I love how all the Nigerian women we like, we wiped it. We wiped up. Oh, Juba, I see you. Curry up them goats, Juba. Curry up them goats. Um, sorry to all my Caribbean and island people. I know my accent sucks, but I still have to give that to Juba. What's up, Nacha? Brenda.
Nacho, he's in the building.
Yeah, but that's all I would say is that there's definitely you can definitely see there's freedoms in
Yes.
being in a city, and there's freedoms in being not in a big city. And I love when I have those conversations with Aaron, because we are coming from those two different perspectives. And I also love that part of his perspective is being a person of color in a smaller town, which I think is an element to the conversation. It's different if you're
Yes.
not a person of color and you're talking about small town versus large town, specifically in like the United States and Western countries. Now, if you're talking about
Yes.
being in a small town in places in Africa or being on a farm in Kenya, that's a different experience, because that culture is more homogenized. But
Yep.
here, that's not what happens in the United States. When you leave 15, 20 minutes outside of the damn city, it gets a little
Yeah.
fancy. You start running out of people who really look like you, and that does change and affect your comfort level. Because whether or not the people in those communities are kind or not, one of the things
You
that
don't
we
know.
human beings like is we like things that look like us, people that look like us. It doesn't mean that that's where we stop our stimulation of getting to know people, but it is certainly something that is a part of our decision making process when we think about raising our families and where we're going to build community. We think about
Yes.
what are the elements of the community, and are they reflective of me and what I love or my culture or things of that nature. So I think that that's imperative when we're having the conversation, is that it does matter where you're living, where this country is. First off,
Yep.
when
Yeah.
you talk
Yeah.
about
True.
the country, what country is this
Yep.
country in?
and
um,
and your stage of life.
Right. A stage of life, which was great.
Yeah.
Fabulousness spoke to that. And then also just your perspective. I mean, because when she started talking about that 3 years, and I think that's a known kind of thing. So I think that equation is great that
Okay.
she arrived at that, if she arrived at that on her own, because I think that's a known standard. But it's different if you are looking like the community that you are in, trying to join into, than
Yeah.
what that 3 years would maybe be like if you did not, if the community was not necessarily reflective of you and your culture or your values. It might be difficult and may be entirely impossible. And I think that's something to note because it
Oh
matters.
no, that's why we have you up here. We want to hear everything. We want to hear everybody's opinion, right? And
Right.
you're taking all these little tidbits of information, and it's great. Absolutely.
Yeah. Fabulous said, no, no, no. But you're still brilliant, because if you arrived at that your own fabulous, that's still
Yeah.
incredibly. I mean, because it says that you learned it. There's book learning, but then there's grandma learning, which is what I like to
Yes.
call it. I'm not saying grandma learning because she's 60. I'm saying grandma learning because it's something we all do. It's the
Yep.
learning that our forefathers did without reading books or Googling it or whatever. It's what they got from experience. They talked
Yes.
amongst themselves. They built their communities. They made marks in their head about what they were experiencing, and then they shared that with the rest of us so that we could grow. And that was the
Yep.
that was the old Google. It's not the new Google, but that used to be the old Google. Is That's how information was shared. So there is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I mean, I think that makes you smart that you arrived at that on your lonesome. But what's up, Fluffy? I gotta watch. I don't know if you guys know this, but Fluffy just dropped a video of a delicious looking smoothie. I think that's what we're calling it. Is it's a smoothie drink, and everybody needs to watch it immediately. So if you guys haven't watched that, please do.
Auntie says, "Oh my gosh, I could listen to you speak forever. I love your voice and how well you articulate your thoughts." I know she's great, right? I know she's. Oh, she said, "Come close."
No, I'm making this my Friday thing, Red. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go on vacation. Like, what am I supposed to
I love
do?
it. Roxanne's Kitchen. How you doing, friend? How you doing? Welcome in, brother. Enough love. Let me get you in the building.
And
This is
what's up?
BOK in the chat, guys.
And big up to Winstone, who I realize is putting it together right now. But yeah, I mean, I love a good Halloween shindig. we don't do a lot out front. We do live in a house. I don't do that, but obviously I have a DIY channel. For those of you guys who might
Yeah,
not know this, I have a DIY channel that's monetized and I've had for a while. And we do Halloween stuff there. I'm actually dropping a DIY using Halloween items tomorrow morning. Sorry for the
let's
shameless plug
go.
of my
Let's
damn channel.
go.
But
No, no, this is where you do it. This is where you do it is over here.
yeah, so if you guys have not connected over there, please do because we love to have you. Um, but yeah, again, and this I guess will be the last point that I make on it. I think I think just to reiterate it, it is where you are in life. It's what you want, and it's what kind of community that you're moving into. I think that if you're later in your life, you're a little bit more staunch in your ways. It's a little bit different.
Yeah,
You don't have the children, like you said, because I think kids are a good bridge. I don't have kids, but I feel like
yeah.
kids are a good bridge because there's already like set activities and ways for people to connect and ways for you to become
Lifestyles.
homogenized in the community.
Yeah.
But just me and Aaron, we're just two Negroes. We just stroll up into some random neighborhood. They're gonna have some feelings about us. You know what I'm saying? Because
You better be out of town by morning, boy.
I don't think so much that. I will say this.
I got it.
I've been
I got it.
involved in some communities where, the kind of person that I am, and I think because of how my husband was raised in such a small community, we
Yeah.
mix in pretty well. I think it's like,
Okay.
people have their feelings, but right away we're just kind of like, well, whatever. Here's how we are. We're good people. And we think
Yeah.
you're a good person. We're sure as shit hoping you are. And we're gonna make you a good person if you're not.
Okay.
So
So they let you slide. They let you
you know,
slide.
you know how I am. I'm about conversion therapy, Red. I convert
Yes, you
trolls.
are.
I convert weirdos. I convert racists. I do all
I'm,
the things.
I'm learning. I'm learning. Well, before you leave, please read what Fabulous Nut says.
Oh my gosh, let me go. Oh, Goga's in the house. Don't forget, you guys, I'm interviewing Goga next Saturday. Let me go
Oh,
see what
Goga's in the
Fabulous
building.
Nut says.
Okay.
I'm dropping the link, you guys, this weekend. I just been busy. Everybody knows what's up. Fabulous Nut says the apartment building I lived in when we were in Hawaii, myself and husband was the only couple that looked like us. It was 8 years and a baby before some of the people I saw would even smile daily. That's not worth laughing at, but
Isn't
listen.
that wild? That's wild.
But I mean, I think the thing to keep in mind is it is wild, and it's easy to be like, oh well, those people are terrible, but it's just what we do. I think what's important to note is that as human beings, we only live this long. It feels like a long time. My grandmother lived to be 96. That's not very much time. So we don't have all the time to get to know everybody. We don't have all the time
Yes.
to play those games. So we use heuristics. And what that basically means is, I know that's a 50-cent word, but
Thanks, Goga.
but what you're saying is you are looking at the things that make sense to you, what you know, and you're trying to build a universe and a life based on those things that you know. You don't have time to float into everybody's universe. You only have time to float inside of yours. And so we can't be mad at the people who don't immediately accept us in. We go into those communities, and if we want to be there, we find ways to be there and be,
Yeah.
be valuable members of those communities. But that's on us. You came to their community; they didn't come to yours.
Yes.
So
That's
that's all
that's
I would
something
say.
you gotta. That's
Yeah,
something you gotta acknowledge. You came to their community first, so
right.
you
And
you
come
adapt or you leave.
Right. And come bearing gifts. Don't go into any community if you're moving to other countries, if you're moving to other parts of a country that you live in. Don't go into any community without your hands available to give into that community. If you go into a community expecting them to give back to you, I don't care where it is, big city or small city, you're wrong for that. Go into a community expecting and hoping to be able to give something of value. Go into it expecting to
Yeah.
be of service. That's what I think. That's just my
That's
personal opinion.
awesome.
Now I'm
And your
out.
personal opinion is what counts on here, guys. That's why we ask you up here to hear your personal opinion. I don't see
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Well,
And we
everybody
don't
has.
judge anybody for saying anything either. Just come up here and just speak your mind, and that's what it is.
Why does Red look like he's about to play COD? He's got that green light on him. I don't know what's happening. It's
we're
weird.
about we're about to go military.
It feels a little special ops, if you're asking me the question. Anywho, thank you so much as always, Red, for having me up. I think that yeah,
One
it's
more.
it's such a cool experience to do this. I hope everybody has a good Friday. I hope everybody big ups their entire self.
Yeah,
And
I'm actually enjoy doing this. I enjoy having all you people up. I enjoy having just anybody come up randomly. It's not scheduled or anything. It's just like whoever's available at the time will just come up and just enjoy the moment.
It's a good time, but make sure you don't accidentally bring up one of those bag dudes because he'll be on here asking all the ladies for their fluids. So make sure you're
Well,
screening the people.
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. The good thing about this is it gives you the option to deny or and let them come up.
I'll
And
send you
if
a
I don't
list,
know you
Red.
coming up,
I'll send you a list of people to make sure you deny. Uh, but anyway, I will see you guys again. Everybody have a really good Friday. Thanks for having me up again, Red. I appreciate it.
no problem. Enjoy your day. Big up yourself, Goga. You're in the building. Sorry, it's Chidime or Evelyn, I should say, before I mess up your name again. I don't know who was next. I think who was next to come up. We had a few requests to come up, guys. Let me scroll back and see what's turn it down a bit, boss. It's too loud. Why don't you play your tablet? TC, yeah, TC. Is TC still in the building, guys? I think he wanted to come up, and then after that we can figure out who's next. But I think TC wanted to come up. One second, guys. Let me just move this thing. That's the problem when you're at home. You have your son. And I don't like to leave anybody waiting. This is just the way we do. One second, guys. I'll be back. I'm not by the computer. Son, you okay? I know you guys are listening. What is this guy doing? The receipt collectors are in the building. Goga, I got a receipt for you, brother. I'm hearing. Well, you know what? We'll talk about it another time. I don't want anybody to hear this one. That's the problem with doing this from home. I never had this issue before. Okay, sorry. Did anybody try to come up, guys, while I was gone? Goga never sleeps. Be okay. Thanks for the link drop. No problem, guys. Why is it back up again? Turn it down, man. I don't want it coming on here. Jumbo, big up yourself. Wake Show, big up yourself. Fabulous Nuts, thank you very much. Fabulous. Thanks for coming up and just putting your piece in as well. I appreciate it. Evelyn, Nachovi, Wakesho. I think I got that right. Roxanne's Kitchen, blessing and good evening. Nachovi, much love, enough love. TC's in. I don't know if TC's here anymore, guys. So he might be gone. So there's a window of opportunity open for anybody else to come up if you want to talk about small town, big city life. Which one do you prefer? A lot of people had some good points though, but the biggest point that I heard so far is yes, depending on what part of life you're in, you don't have any kids anymore, you're free, you just want to chill out, and you like the slow pace. This works for you. I can see why you'd want to live in a small town. Absolutely, just want to let things fade away. You know what I mean? But to each his own, right? Should I say, totally enjoyed your conversation. Be okay, and now I know that you're my wife. I'll make egusi soup. Egusi, is that how you pronounce it? Chidi, we're gonna have to get you back up here because I know you're dying to get me back on that naming Nigerians. That was a killer. Trust me. Mama Diva, big up yourself. Goga's in the building, guys, showing love. Soul Star, Goga, you are not wrong, but they only think they know me. Says Soul Star. Big up yourself, man. I'm gonna catch back to the bottom. I was trying to catch up to the chat, guys. And Nate always says, no, my option is a village. Maybe it's because you never lived in a big city. Have you lived in a big city, Nate Chovy? Guys, if you're in the background, all you got to do is just type in Bush. If you type in Bush, you're in the background. You're not able to get involved in the chat. Just type in Bush, and then it should tell you that you're just pre-in. Yep. What stage of life that you're in? Yeah, that's honestly, Auntie, that's a good one. Trini's in the building. Trini, big up yourself. Welcome in, Trini, with the white ninjas and the Reds. Let's go, Reds. But you got this correct. I got this. I got it correct for once. Nate Chovy. Okay, so Nate Chovy is good. Chidime is good. Jibba Bruce is good. Trinidad living in Finland says, what does Trinidad living in Finland says? Good evening, everyone, says Trini. Big up yourself, Trini. Welcome in as always. Roxanne's Kitchen. Brother, I'm here still enjoying my birthday. Nice. Happy birthday to you, Roxy. Can everybody put some cakes or something in the chat just to say happy birthday to Roxy? Anything that's light up the chat for a bit, just out of being cool and present with your boy Reds. Nate Chovy, I think I'm in the city. Nate, you choose the city over the small town or over the village? Trini says Bush. And it turns out Premier P, Trinidad living in Finland in the bush is listening. Okay, perfect. So town is same as village Reds? No. No, I don't think. I guess it depends where you come from, but I don't think the town is small is the same as a village. But I don't know much about a village either. So who am I to say anything, right? You'd have to ask somebody that's in that zone with you to find out if that's what they think. Oh, Roxanne, happy birthday, says Evelyn. Big up yourself. Winstone says Bush. Winstone, we already know you're in the bush, brother. Be okay. Do I still have the crown? Yes, you do. You just wanted me to say it, didn't you? Okay, guys, look who has the crown. Be okay is in the building. She's got the number one crown for supporting the channel, and this is what she does. She loves it. And the thing is, once you get a crown, you have say. I can't say nothing over you. I can't deny anything you say, and I can't fight. I can't fight anything you say. I can't argue with you. You have the right of way. So be okay has the crown. Yes, she's in charge. Let's go. Let's go. Trini, so I can't say nothing. If she overrules me, that's it. Soul Star says Bush. Yes, premier pre. Chidame. I mean the punctuation for Igusi. Did I mess it up again? Igusi? I know you're gonna have a bunch of words for me when you're ready to come back up here. I know you're gonna be ready for me. I won't be ready for you, but you'll be ready for me. Trinidad saying big up Special K, big up Fluffy. Uh, Talk, I'm listening, says Fluffy. Yeah, no doubt. Just type in Bush, guys. If you're in the background, you're not able to join the chat, but you're here listening and supporting the channel. Definitely just type Bush in the chat so everybody's aware that you're tied up right now. Soulstar, happy birthday, says Soulstar to Roxanne. Big of yourself as well. Family in the Jovi village is better. So, Nate, if you think the village is better, come up and explain to us why you think the village is better. Trinidad living in Finland, Winstone, Wagwan. Winstone's in the bushes as well. I thought you were in the bushes too, Trini. Didn't you type in bush? Fabulous is fabulous, not just throwing up cake. Yes, man, Trini. Hi, Trinidad, says Evelyn. Jimbo Bruce is in the building throwing up all types of cake for you, Roxanne. Fabulous nuts, big up yourself. Happy Hardy's throwing up cakes. Who else is there? I'm a village girl, Reds. Okay, so explain to us. Come up here. You don't have to show your face. Just put up a picture. Feel free to come up here and talk to the people them so that we don't have to read it and get the real feeling of what you feel about your village and why you think your village is something that, is something you really enjoy. I stay in a town, same as a village, says Fabulous. Okay, cool. So Fabulous just confirmed it. But I have experience in the city too, the city life too. Okay. Roxanne, thank you so much, Soulstar. Enough love. Trinidad, Chile, you're hating up Chile. Big up yourself. Be okay. Nate Chovy. Be okay. Wow, this chat is crazy, guys. I live in a village, yes, Soulstar. Nate Chovy is building up. Be okay. Reds 20. Love Bush. Oh boy. Is this gonna go sideways, guys? Big city or small town, guys? Big city or small town? Big city or small town? What do you prefer? Auntie, happy birthday, says Auntie to Roxanne. Everybody's in the bushes listening. Okay, it's all good, guys, because you still support. This is what we're talking about. When people come over to your channel, at least they're in the bushes, they're supporting. If they conversate, they're supporting. If they donate, they're supporting. If they join a membership, they're supporting. There's so many forms of support that you can't take none of them for granted, guys, because people have things to do. People are you're spending their time with you, right? And you got to appreciate them for what it is. And I appreciate all of you for that. Don't ever get that twisted. Okay, guys, I really do. Let me get some water in here. My rain well, is just juicy. Uh-oh. Be okay. There's a problem. We got a problem. Because the one thing you have to do about crowns is learn how to keep lips sealed because when other people hear that, now they want to come in here and start battling. Game of Crowns is what happens here. My reign will be just and juicy. Let the shots commence. I only got water right now. Sorry. Oh my god, feels so good going down though. Soul Stars, cheers, Reds. Oh, who's coming up? Somebody's coming up, guys. Be ready for her. Who's this in the building?
Hey,
Who's this in the building?
Natesh, wait, I'm gonna put a pic.
Yeah, don't
I
put the
was
green
eating.
screen. Green screen is boring. You better come out with a picture. Give us something.
Wait, I'm gonna put a picture of mine. Wait a bit.
Time out.
I know that. Give me some minutes, please.
Now it's minutes. Come on, Nicho. You're supposed to be ready for this. You're supposed to be ready to go. Juba, right? Talk to her. She should be
Okay,
ready to go. Trini, tell her she should have been ready to go. People
so
love.
I'm here.
There we go. There we go. All right, Special K. Thank you very much for the support. I think you have the crown now, but I have to wait to see the next time you type. Oh, Special K's got the crown now. Welcome in, Chidi. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Chidi Mate. Go ahead, Chovi.
Hey, Reds and hey, chats. Hey, everyone. Hope you are doing well. My name is Natecho. My channel
Oh,
name,
that.
my, my
Hold on. Come here. They Chovy, come here. Chitty, don't laugh, okay? Because I know you're laughing right now. I know you're laughing your head off. Say your name again. Let me get it right, and I'll never get it wrong again.
okay. Yeah. My name is Natecho. My channel name is Natechovi.
Techo.
My
Okay.
my
Did I say it right? Techo. Okay, I got it.
my channel name Natechovi. Okay.
Nechovy?
So,
Nechovy. Okay. All right, we're good.
yep, correct.
All right.
Exactly. Whatever. You can take Nate. You can shorten my
No,
name.
Nechovy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Or Natechovi.
Nechovy.
Natechovi.
You're mixing me
Natechovi.
up here, man.
Exactly.
Nachovi. Nachovi. All right. So
Natechovi.
Nachovi, what is it about a small village or a village that makes it better than a town or a big city? Let's hear your side of the story, guys. Light up the chat. Wow, that's incredible, guys. Now the Game of Crowns is back on again, but let her speak. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, for me, I prefer village. Lived in village and also I've lived also in the city. I've experienced life both side, but I will prefer to the village because the living standard in the village is very cheap. Like most of the things you just get them without spending a lot. As in the village, the way I was staying in the village with my family, you
Yeah,
can like most of the things you just get from the farm, or if you buy it, you can get your dinner, the whole of dinner you can spend in a day like $5, $1, and sometimes you're not
yeah,
spending any money because it's easy. Like food is easy, spending everything. You're not paying rent in the village, but in the city, everything you're buying, water you buy it, food you
yes,
have to buy. Moving from one place, you have to spend in the transportation. You see, you're spending a
yep,
lot from moving from place to another. So I'm spending a lot, and also in the city. Also, okay, I'm gonna give the negative side of the village and positive side of the
okay, that's
village, and
great. We
also
like that's great.
yeah, and also I'm gonna give the positive and negative side of the city. So another a positive thing in the village is you learn how to nature. We have nature, a lot of nature experiencing, like you go in the river is around, and also like a lot of things nature around. I love also nature. So but in the city I found like it's noisy, cars moving around, all those things, chaos. Like also when you have a family in the city, your family would get
Yes,
enough space for them to play around, seeing a lot of things like
good
nature's
points.
trees, like that. Yeah. And also the negative side of the village is the internet. And yeah, internet, and network, you
Why
see. So when,
why is the internet the first thing that you mentioned? Why is the internet the first thing?
wait.
Where you know you're a YouTuber when. Don't let me
Oh
interrupt
my
you. Keep going.
God.
Keep going. What else? You can't come on here without me calling it out. That's what I do here. Reds Mix Up Radio all the
So,
time. So we got the internet. What else we got?
so in the village, you can buy data. You can buy data, and you found like you have network issue. So sometimes you want to stream or you want to watch something, you buy your data and data finish before watching the video. So especially in
Wow.
our village, some people maybe in the village experience the other thing. So our village, the network is very poor. Even sometimes streaming is bad, and also social media sometimes, like nowadays is a digital world. A lot of
Yes.
information we get them on the media. Are you saying we get a lot of information through media? So if you don't have the power and network, so it means you're gonna miss a lot of things that is happening on the media. Maybe they will be saying that in Kenya, we're gonna be all of us. You are going to be deported to Jamaica. Are you saying gonna be deported in Jamaica, and us in the village we are not aware of this? So that's another challenge of that.
Right.
Yeah. And also power, electricity. It's very difficult to get in the village sometimes, Electricity you can
I've
have
heard.
it, but it goes off and on, off and on. At night, maybe you stay in darkness. Are you saying you can stay in darkness because of the electricity is going off? You have it, but it's not strong. Or when it's raining, it goes off. So that's how it's happened in our village. Are you seeing? So when the
Wow.
power goes off, it means you'll be in darkness. So you need to have another source of, you need to have
Power.
another, another source of light, maybe, yeah, maybe
Okay.
generator like that, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that is it. And in the city, for the city, the good thing of it, I've been in the city, I've never experienced that the electricity, if the power goes, it can goes for within some seconds. Like it will take like 1 hour, maybe if it's bad, 1 hour or 20 minutes or 10 minutes. It won't take long. Are you saying in the city? Because
Wow.
in the city, many people are having the fridge. You have big companies using electricity because when it goes off, those company gonna get laws, and those people who work with the electricity gonna be blamed, or maybe they can compensate for that. So they try their level best that those people are living in the city, they get 24/7 the electricity. But us in the in the village, you have experienced those one. You experience the we are not getting electricity every time, because I think they just neglect, or they know these are people in the village, no one will follow up.
Yeah.
They just come in time to replace it. Sometimes these the wires, this one, they get damaged, they will come replace after a month. Are you saying? But in the city, even immediately they come replace if they have some problems, because they know these people in the city are is always, city is always busy, back to back city, how every business, a lot of things
Yeah.
happening in the city. So they make sure that
Okay.
they're having electricity 24/7. So you see
So,
the negative side of the village and positive side of the village. Yeah.
yeah. So let me ask you
Yeah.
one thing. One thing. So
Yeah.
you said negative side and positive side. Let me ask you the one main thing that I worry about
Mm.
as a father who has kids, as a father
Mm.
and a husband who has a wife. What about
Yeah.
safety? What about safety in a village or a city?
Yeah. So in the city, okay, also let's say in the village we have it is very safe, and sometimes it depends, because let's say those police, like in my village, they're very in a
Okay.
distance, are you saying? So these people who steal is just within us. So especially when they found like you are a bit having some money, they will do that. But once like let me say, for example, in my village we used to have to be things they steal. If you have a business, they will come and steal everything at night. We really experienced when I was young, in 10 years like that, 12 years. They will steal and
Wow.
everything. Yeah, they have ever done this to my village, and they beat him thoroughly. They take everything from the shop. Are you seeing? We used to do
Yeah.
they we used to experience that. So people had to do what? They had to strike. They had to do striking in the village. We go to the police, nearby police, like within like 3 hours. So all of us, many people had to come together and go to the police and tell them, this is enough, is enough. We don't want to lose anyone because of this small thing. Because people are stealing from us are just within us, and they're coming like small boys like 15,
That's so
no,
sad.
boys
That's
like
so sad.
yeah, boys like 26 years, 24 years coming together because these boys, they don't have jobs. They just want
Yeah,
they want
I understand why.
to, yeah, they just want to get faster money like that. So they Look, so they just want to get money faster. So we used to experience that, and some boys were got, and we found that the people that people that we sit with them, people that we have, they
Yep.
spend them in a day, and they coming at night to
Yep.
steal from us. Are you seeing? So once we did that, and we had to settle this, nowadays we don't have that stealing in my village. But in some places you have because people are stealing from each other, just your neighbor. So there's how you can do it. You can, if you're doing, you can lock it and do like what? You sleep early. Make sure you're not outside at night because in the village we don't have light everywhere. In fact, we don't have light everywhere. That's the worst part. You can go fetch water
Dangerous.
somewhere. So let's say I go fetch water, maybe evening. This drinking water will go fetch somewhere in the river. And it comes
Yeah.
like dark is coming around 6, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So when you're on the road, this Panya Panya road. Panya Panya road is like small road. This one you are from the village, just to have some trees sideways. So it is very dark, so anyone can attack you in between on the road. So
Yeah.
for you to avoid such, to be safe on a safe side, do if it's fetching water, fetch the water daytime at early. If it's cooking, cook at early time, like if it's 6 p.m. you already finish cooking, and make sure if you are a mom, Panya Ratuanga lady, I know you know that. So if you are a mom and your dad, make sure your children are getting home early. Are you seeing? They get
Wow.
home early. Yeah.
That sounds. I'm scared already. I, the fact that you have to live under that lifestyle and knowing that you got to be home at a certain time before darkness falls, and your children out there as well, and you gotta like they can steal your groceries, steal your supplies that you use for your shop. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty scary to me.
Okay, let me tell you, like I have a funny story this. So there's a day the robbery were in my neighbor, and you know how these sacks of maize, as we eat ugali maize. So
Okay.
how they can arrange the sacks of maize on top, they arrange on the wall like this. They go up to up. So I had to climb on the sacks of the maize, and I I fall down.
Yeah, what on the neighbor's side?
No, I now at our home I fall. So I was trying to, because I'm hearing robbery at our neighbor is screaming. So those
Oh
years
man.
neighbors is screaming.
Um,
So my sister is going under the bed, and me, I'm climbing on the sacks of maize. So the worst thing is it fall and make noise.
and they heard you.
So I was like, no, I knew they were busy. People were screaming, they won't hear me, but I start shaking. Like I feel like
Yeah,
my life is
that's
done.
terrifying. That's terrifying,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah. So I was feeling like my life is done. I'm shaking. So that is where your mom tell you, yeah, don't scream, don't do anything. It is bad outside. You see how our neighbor is screaming, and you can't get
Yeah.
outside. You get out, and maybe the robber was following someone, and he can, they always have these pangas, these sharp things, knives, etc. So you can't run outside. Those things used to be when I'm 12, when I was small. I was high school time. I was primary. It was primary that time, but now I'm so glad that in my village you don't have that. But maybe we have other side. Other people still experience. Like one of my friend is a YouTuber. If you know, is
Yeah.
Wambura. He was the yes. He's very worried. He's sleeping. I don't know. He said he's sleeping on the tree. They steal everything from his house. They take all the cows and everything, and there were some people are killed from the neighbor, so he's worried. He's in other city, no, another village. He's not in my village, so it depends how people can come out and solve this thing. Are you seeing? Hmm.
To me, that
So
sounds
that's
kind
how.
of crazy. It
Yeah, it's
sounds
very crazy.
so. Let me tell you something. I'm not living in a village. Thank you for telling me that. I don't want to live in a village, and I don't want to live in a small town. Let me stick to the city that I know. At least I know everybody around me is going to be dangerous, but at least I know that. I know that's coming. But in the small town, in the city, I don't know what they're thinking or what they're going to do next. I don't like that. Okay. I appreciate you for coming out though and just telling your story. But wow, that's some scary stuff right there, man. Seriously, that's some scary stuff.
And in the city now is hard. Like in my country, it's hard to get job. So when you live in the city, you need to have a good job. So you can get
Yes,
a job. Okay, you can get a job in the city, and the worst part is that job is like the money is just
it's not enough to pay the
coming.
bills.
It's not enough to pay all the bills. Yeah, you
Yeah,
eat, you buy food, and this it's finished. You are not saving anything. Are you saying?
yeah,
So that's another challenge. Maybe when you have connection, it's all about connection in my country. Maybe when you got a good job is when you can survive well in the city. But for me, I've been
yeah,
living the life was simple, and we get everything. You get the basic needs. The basic needs is very important. Once you get the basic needs, days goes on well. Are you saying? So I'm just despite all what happened long ago, but now I never. When I was in Kenya, I wasn't experienced the past 4 years, 5 years, all those things that
yeah.
was happening before. Nobody stopped. Yeah.
Well, the thing is too, you just being in a big city, it happens everywhere. It's not only in Kenya or wherever you think it's not happening. It's happening worldwide right now. So everybody's suffering. Everybody has to pay this big money for everything. Nothing is cheap anymore. But the
Yeah.
fact that you live in a small town or even a village and you can grow your own vegetables and grow your own, farming and stuff like that, I think you'd be better off because the city is getting crazy for a lot of people, and people just want to revert back to doing things the old ways, right? So I understand where you're coming from. I get it. The safety thing is a major factor for me, though. I don't want my wife to go out there and walk out there and don't feel safe. And if there's no electricity and it's always dark, I'd be frightened for her every night. I wouldn't let her go out at night. I wouldn't. I just and my kids, I wouldn't let them go out. I don't want to restrict them to that kind of stuff. So village is not for me. I need electricity. I need something. This is the way of life I lived. I'm not downing anything, but this is the way of life I lived and I've grown used to, accustomed to, is the city life. That's why I say it's the city for me. But I appreciate you for
Well,
speaking your mind and coming up here and just talking. And trust me, I really do.
thank you so much for giving me
Feel
this
no.
time. It was my
Oh,
first
no,
time to
hold
be
on.
on
It's
this
not over. Come
platform.
here. Come here. It's not over. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Are you close? Are you by the mic yet? Come here. Come here. What I need you to do is promote your channel, tell people who you
Yes,
are, and when you come out of
yes.
here, you leave the live, you go back in the chat, and you post your channel link so people can connect to you. Nate Chovy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So, guys, I'm Nati Chovi. Yeah, I do content. I'm a YouTuber too. I have two channels, Natisha Travel. If you see Natisha Travel is still my channel. And I have Natisha, both channels are monetized and both are active. So yeah, keep supporting me. And also my birthday is coming up. Birthday coming up next month. I invite you in early advance. It's already scheduled. You can go and like it so that you never miss it. So on my channel, I do Gulf life, so like content. I'm in Saudi Arabia. You know Saudi Arabia how it is. That's why you see me. I'm wearing like this. This how we wear when we are in Saudi Arabia. You can't just wear anyhowly. Even if you are not Muslim, you have to cover yourself well, especially when you are getting outside. So this how I wear mostly. So when you come to my videos and you found I'm having this abaya and say, oh, you are an Atesho, where is your Muslim name? No, I'm not a Muslim, I'm a Christian, but I work in Saudi Arabia in a Muslim country and I do content in Saudi Arabia. I do
Nice,
showing
nice.
around shopping, going to the supermarket, giving how showing how Saudi you can know more about Saudi Arabia through watching my content. Yeah, and you can connect to me and see how if it's very interesting. You will love it. And thank you so much for showing love to me, and thanks so much for giving me this chance to come on this platform. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, I appreciate
Ninja.
your opinions and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Say ninja on the way out. Say ninja.
Ninja. Yes, I'm gonna write that in the chat. Thank you so much.
All
Much
right.
love. Come in the village.
All right.
Come
Big up
in.
yourself there. Netachovi. I hope I got that right. I'm the worst. Don't come for me, guys. Evelyn says the village used to be safe until the till the generation changed. I think that's worldwide. The generation has changed for everything now. Nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred either. Be okay. Not a lot of opportunities in small towns. These are limited compared to the city. Absolutely. Special case says you can get robbed in the city and raped in a small town. It just have to be vigilant everywhere. Absolutely. Soul Star, Chidame. Oh, somebody else is coming up now. Let's go. I love this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Put your hands up for yourself, guys. Put your hands up for yourself. Winston, put your hands up for yourself, man.
What
Just
do you
for
mean?
showing the bravery of coming up. Yeah, man. This is the kind of stuff I've been looking for a while. People just come up and just talk their mind and do their thing. What's going on, brother? You have any grass on you or no? You have any? Is that something? What's behind you there? Is there anything
Nah,
behind you?
that's the bar.
People want to see what you're setting up, so you can't let anything slip.
Oh yeah, no, this I'm inside. Everything is outside.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Wind,
actually waiting on it to get dark so I can test out some stuff.
the lighting, eh?
Yeah, I got some ghosts and goblins that's gonna be floating through the yard, so I gotta
Oh,
make
snap.
sure they work properly.
Big town, small city. What is it? What is it, brother? Big town, small city. And why?
Honestly, I would go with a small city all day. Um,
No, not small city. Big town. Oh, yeah, I said it backwards, didn't I?
Big city, small
Big
town,
city,
same
small
thing.
town. Okay, yeah.
And actually, I agree with everybody that's been on so far because
Yeah,
it's
there's a lot of good points.
different things, right? Like what's her name? Lady Nuts, Big Nuts.
Lady nuts.
Yes.
Witty, did you hear what he just said?
I just gave her a new name. Lady Nuts
Fabulous
said
nuts.
she's
Fabulous
fabulous
nuts.
nuts. Yeah, she said she actually was correct when she
Can
said
you
it's
say it one more time before you start?
Lady Big Nuts or Fabulous
No,
Nuts.
fabulous nuts. I love it. Go ahead, Win. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll just play it around.
But yeah, she was correct in when she says stage of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Where you
I
are,
agree too.
what you're trying to do. Because honestly, at this stage of my life, I'd rather be away from people. Like I love people, I love being around people, my friends, family, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like being away from people. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm
No,
saying.
I
So
get what you're
like
saying. 100.
as
percent
with the city, right? You're compacted. Everybody's close to each other. You know, you can't step out your front door without somebody sticking their head out or looking through the blinds to see what you're doing. You know,
Absolutely,
where you
absolutely.
yeah, you live in a smaller town where you might be separated a lot more with your neighbors, then you have a lot more privacy, you know.
Yeah,
So you don't have to worry about if I got a little cookout, family comes over, I can play my music, don't have to worry
yeah.
about neighbors
Neighbor disturbing the
complaining,
neighbors. Yeah,
calling the
yeah.
cops, like all
The
this stuff. So
privacy is a good one.
yeah, so
Privacy is a good
there's
one, though.
ups and downs to it. Again, it's based on how much um amenities that you want. I hear a lot of, be okay. I love when she talks. She's so intelligent. I love when she
Yeah,
she
she's a
speaks,
very
man.
intelligent woman. Absolutely.
So as a person that where I come from, right? As Jamaicans, well, at least when I was growing up, and I think it's the same, that we saw community. We didn't care what color. And when most people ask me about Jamaicans, I always tell them, out of many one people, right? We never grew
Yeah,
up in a
we don't care.
society where
Yeah.
it wasn't about race, it was about social class, right?
Yes,
The
absolutely.
the haves and the have-nots. That's literally what Jamaica was about. It was
And it's
never
still about.
yeah, yeah, you have Mr. Chin, the Indian, you know,
Yaps.
the Chinese, whatever you want, but it was just we all lived amongst each other, so coming
Yep.
to a country where you see racism and all this stuff in your face,
It's
it's
crazy.
it's very hard to, if you're not used to, it's very hard to comprehend, right?
Yep.
Because but the culture we grew up in is that people are just people, is
Yep.
who have money and who don't have money. You know,
Yeah.
that's how we see life. It was very simple, you know. But going back to the city versus the small towns, I mean, I when I moved from Jamaica, I was born in the city, Kingston, right?
Yeah.
But I grew up in the country for the most part, you know,
Which
and
one
a
did you
lot of
like
things.
better at the time? At the
Honestly,
time, which
I
one did you
preferred
like
the
better?
city at the time because that was the hype thing to do. That was
Yeah,
the
that was your
fun, you
life.
know.
You know, yeah,
Christmas
run
Eve,
it,
we used to
dog.
go
Yeah, man,
down.
everything
Yeah,
big up.
Christmas
Yeah.
Eve, we downtown and we had do all kind of craziness. And yeah, so the city life
Yeah.
was nice. And then I used to hate going to the country because you didn't have no running water, you didn't have no electricity, like all this stuff we talk about, the amenities, right?
Yes. Yes.
But at the end of the day, I appreciated that now more than ever as I got older because I appreciate
Yes.
not having those things, knowing what it's like to not to have those things, and not missing those things. You know, there are people in the world that have never had electricity, running water, and I say you
Yes.
can't miss what you don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you've never had. So we've gotten into a world where we're so used to the amenities that the internet's gone, and we're oh my god, I can't survive. I'm a die. You know, I can't live. You know,
I can't live.
It-
We know the truth. We all know. You guys know the truth. Okay, don't lie about it. You guys have all gone through it. You lose connection. All of a sudden, everybody's panicking. You hear the
oh
kids screaming in the background because their internet. They're playing their video
yeah,
game and it's
yeah.
lost connection.
And guess what happens? We started to talk to each other.
What? What is that? Who
Right.
talks to each other anymore? Right? Absolutely.
So continue on. So leaving from what I learned living in the country was more productive to me now, which is what makes
Yeah.
me want to live in the country more now because at the time I was like more concerned with the amenities that I didn't have.
Yeah.
Where now I do my own subsistence farming. I do all my stuff on my own. I build my own stuff.
Yeah.
I can fix my own
I was
stuff.
speaking about that earlier. That you were you're who came to mind when I thought about that because you have your own garden, you have your own stuff there that you can actually live off the land like it is in Jamaica, which is
Right.
something we didn't even get involved with because that Jamaica can live right off your land, which is crazy. We don't have that up here because of the change of weather.
Well, excuse me. I mean, we have the change of weather as well here too. The problem is that we can circumvent that by growing things indoors, which you know are building a greenhouse, which is what I'm going to do
Yeah.
next year, is build a greenhouse. So, like I always say, you can complain about it or you can do something about it, right? You can,
Yes. Yes.
you know, I'm a do something about it kind of person. I don't complain about things that's out of my control. You know,
Hold on. Hold on. What does your shirt say there, man? I'm not gonna repeat it, by the way. Somebody else is gonna have to repeat it in the chat. I am not gonna repeat what is on your shirt. Okay. Okay, what do you guys? Okay, what do you guys type what's on his shirt? Because I'm not repeating it, guys. You're not gonna hear it out of my mouth. Go ahead, win, man. This is crazy. I just noticed that.
yeah,
Wow, this
you know
chat
I
is
love
nuts.
I love my shirts. You know.
I can't believe Auntie said "lady nuts." Go ahead,
but
Winston.
but yeah,
I want to
so
distract you.
well, yeah, so you can sit there and complain about things, or you can go ahead and do something about it. So for me, it's like I mean, I
Win, sorry. They've been talking about the T-shirt the whole time. They say we're just getting caught up. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, but
I know. I'm just getting caught up on the chat myself. I'm
I'm not repeating it, guys. No way. Winston, try
hey,
to carry on, okay? Try to carry on.
you know my t-shirt game is nice, right? You know my t-shirt game is
The
nice. I
T-shirt
got
game is on 10, bro.
yeah. I always got some. It's a conversation piece. Um.
Yes.
So one of the things that even BOK said about smaller towns, right? You have to assimilate yourself, and you can't expect that people are gonna just like you right off the bat, right? Because
Straight.
nowhere you go in the world, people are just gonna like you right off out the gates. Now, your personality dictates that as well too. Like
Yes, absolutely.
I'm a people person. I can walk into a room. Lynn says it all the time. Like you can walk into a room and just assimilate with
But
anybody.
come here. Come here, man. Did you just say you don't like people?
I don't like people,
Okay,
but I love
explain
people.
that. Explain that again. All right.
So let's put it this way. I love people. I love to meet people. I love to learn their cultures, but I don't like crowds.
Yes.
If you
You
get what
don't
I'm
like
saying,
the
I don't like
bangaranga.
crowds. I don't like I like when my family and friends come over to visit, or if I go to their yard. But as far as going to like a even when I go to like a football game, I don't like big crowds because there's as somebody in my profession, I'm always on alert, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
so many things that can happen, especially like when
yeah,
you go to a location where there's like alcohol being served, which is most places now. Something can go south very quickly, right? Where
yeah,
if I know my friends come to my house, I know that if they drink, they don't have to drive, they can stay here. I have
yeah.
room for them to sleep
There's
over stuff. But
limitations. You
yeah,
have
you know
things
what I'm
set in
saying?
place. Yeah,
So it's more, and it's more of a control mechanism too. It's like you worry about the things that's within your control. You can't worry about the things that's out of your control.
yeah,
You know. So leaving from Jamaica, I moved to New York City, which is the busiest place in the world. You know,
yeah.
and honestly, I loved it. Like the nightlife as a young person,
Well,
there's
it's
so
all
much
new
to
to you
do.
too, right? It's
Yeah,
all
I
new to
mean,
you, so the excitement is
yeah.
there.
And you see it on TV, and now you get to experience it yourself. And you're like, oh yeah, this is good. But it's short lived. Like I would not live in New York City anymore. I'll go visit because all my family's there. But as far as living there, I would never live in New York City anymore. It's just too much going on.
It's too crazy, right?
It's too much going on, right? So,
Yeah,
like I said, I live in a unique location here in where I live in Maryland, where I have access to everything, literally, like every major highway. I got multiple ways to get to work.
yeah.
Every I got a mall across the street. I got shopping
So you
centers,
live in a key junction that you can access
dude. And then when I go home, it's like I'm in the country. So it's
just
it's
like
like
that.
yeah, just like that. So literally every time somebody comes to my house for the first time, they're like, "How'd you find this place?" I said, "That's Lynn. I didn't find this place."
The woman, eh?
Yeah, but it's a great balance because I can come home and the city is all around me, but I don't worry about the problems of the city. I'm
Yeah,
not here.
no, good
I'm not hearing
points.
the
Good points.
sirens going. I'm not hearing all. I hear crickets in my backyard. I got what them calling peeny wally. I got the
Yeah,
lightning
yeah,
bugs or something they call them here. But
yeah.
I'm living and not everybody has that. You have to settle for what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some people in the chat did mention that they would live in the mid range before the small town, like so, just outskirts of the city and
Hmm.
just outskirts of the small town. So yeah,
Yeah, I
I can
think it's
agree with
more
that.
about
It's
convenience more than anything else. I think it's the world we live in. It's kind of funny. One of my friends was asking me the other day what I think about um, digital ID. I think
yes,
Oliver was asking me about that digital ID, and one of his things was that with a digital ID, you're basically in a controlled environment because you have to without that digital ID, you can't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Where me personally, I always have cash on me because there
yeah,
there are places in this country that they don't take credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So people get
yeah.
so used. I see people using their phones to do all their chart. I don't do that. I
I don't do the
always
phone
have
thing
cash
either.
on me.
I'm
There's
too
some places in
paranoid.
this
I'm too
country. Yeah,
paranoid for the phone one.
yeah. There's some places in this country where you get to, and they will. If you ain't got no cash, you ain't getting no gas. I can tell you that.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But a part of that was talking about what you're talking about. People are talking about living off the grid, right? And people use this term so loosely about living off the grid. Like literally, the only person that lives off the grid right now is somebody that lives in a hole in the ground that never comes out, and he
yeah,
or she's got everything and does not interact with society. Doesn't have a cell phone, doesn't have a generator, doesn't use gas, does
yeah.
not interact. That's the
Really
only
living
way
off the grid.
you can truly live off the grid. Because if you have to interact with anybody, if you got to go to a gas station to get gas for your generator, guess what? You just
You're on the
interacted with,
grid.
yeah, there's a
You're on the
camera,
grid.
somebody with a cell phone that took a selfie and
Yep.
caught you in it.
Some dash
Yeah,
cam
some
somewhere
dash,
got you watching.
something. Yeah,
Yeah, man, a
you
drone,
know. Some people talk
Windstorm's
about that
drone,
all the
or
time,
maybe
but yeah,
special case drone.
you never know. She's always flying that thing around the place,
Yeah, so,
trying to get my T-shirt.
Apparently, she said it's her T-shirt.
I know this would be a little bit too big for her. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what it is, man. Guys, I think I'm liking this vibe. What do you guys think about this vibe? Let me hear some audience feedback. What do you think about this, Winstone? Me doing this regular topic on Fridays and we just switch it up every now and then. Is
No,
this a vibe or is this?
it's good, man. It's good for people to come up and want to express their channel. Um, I think it makes a difference when people actually put a face to the name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference when and it's kind of crazy when I had a tiki bar and people are like, I don't want to come up and show my face. And I'm like, you're a YouTuber. What do you mean you don't want to show your face? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, eventually you're gonna have to. People want to see who they're talking to, who they're relating to. Is this
yeah,
person even real?
yeah. Is this an AI that I'm listening to every night? Like I
Yeah.
know Soul Star is just all, visual and listening,
Yes. Yes.
So but I think you get used to that if that's what your channel offers. But
Yes.
if you're someone that's gonna be on camera, then be on camera. Come out there, let people know who you are. Give people a personality. They might like you, they might not like you, but that's the chance you take when you kind of do this.
Yeah. When you go. Yeah. Absolutely.
I was
Especially
just
if you're a
telling,
streamer.
yeah, I was just telling Lynn. I look at some of my first videos. I still go back and look at some of my first videos that I did um when I just started YouTube, and I'm like, man, I've come a long way. I had to pat myself on the back. I was like, man, you come a long way, you know.
I think we can all say that about each other,
But
about
it's the
ourselves.
passion, right? It's the
Yeah.
passion. It's like, what we talked about it before. What are you here for? Are you just here to kind of hang out, which is fine. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
That
that.
that's what I'm here for. I like to hang out, but I also like to put out a good product too. I like people to enjoy because guess what? What you see on my videos is the exact same thing you're gonna see when you come to my house. Nothing
And the
changes.
same
Yeah,
personality and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing changes. I'm actually funnier in person.
So yeah, this whole torture boss is just a gig.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you
oh
do?
yeah. So if you can't take care, don't draw none. That's how I work.
Yeah. Them I got tired to see your face.
Yeah, and then draw bad cat. Let me tell you, that's why I got to
Yeah,
mess with.
man.
That's why I got to mess with Trini all the time.
Trini's hiding in the bushes somewhere, man. But he's in the building. He's in the building. I'm getting more comfortable with lives. I'm more chill in person, says Soul Star Productions. And there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. There's
yeah. Nothing
absolutely
wrong
nothing
with
wrong
that.
with that.
And that's what
People
that's
just
what
grow into
people
their
want to
own
know.
zones. Yeah.
People want to know you. You know what I'm saying? And
At some point, people want to see who you are. Just get to relate with you and find out what you're really about.
oh yeah, yeah. And that's what I said. I mean, just listen to Be Okay. I would honestly Be Okay. Don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, call her close. Call her close.
But honestly,
Oh,
when I'm listening to Be Okay, if I close my eyes, if I didn't know who
yes.
she was, I would think she would be of a different persuasion.
So hold on, hold on. I'm not. No, you know what? I'm not gonna drop the receipts on B. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
never
you
gonna
got
bring
you
this
got
one up.
receipts? Cause
Oh, I got
but
receipts. I got big
but
time receipts. But listen, her voice right now. She was playing. She was doing a commercial or doing one of her things, and I
mhm.
swear to God, I think one of her shorts popped up in my feed, and I thought I was listening to a commercial. It was so.
Yes, yes, yes.
She has that commercial voice. Like I was almost like, I want to buy that.
Be Okay has that voice where you're like half asleep at night and they're selling stuff and you just wake up and buy it and then wake up when you finally wake up in the morning like what did I buy? because, because she was so convincing. You're like,
Yes, man. She
yeah,
will.
I need
She
I,
can
I need
sell.
that. All right, buy it and then go back to sleep and then you wake up in the morning like what what is this? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
thing, Be
man.
Okay. You have a
It is.
voice like that's very soothing you can listen to. So
She's very
just
intelligent.
yeah, just I'm crazy and people like my craziness. That's me. That's my personality. I like to have
Son,
fun.
pass the other phone, man. Mom's calling.
So like I said, what you see on YouTube is what you
Yeah.
get. I don't I don't change up. I don't mince words. If I have to
Just be
say something,
yourself.
I say it,
Be
because
yourself.
and granted, again, we know what we're talking about, right? We're YouTubers. We edit. So there are certain things you don't want to put out there, certain things you don't want to show. Go ahead, Prince. Some things you don't want to show and so forth. So I love the community. That's oh, I'm crazy, twin. You ain't see my crazy side. But if I have to get, I never get to that side though. I mean, I'm always yes, Auntie. It's this shirt was built for me. There's only one. There's only one. But yeah, I mean, you gotta live life, man. Everyone has, like I said, everyone has their own little niche and what they like and what they don't like. Sticking to what you
Sorry,
know.
guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. I'll take over it whenever you need me
Yeah, I
to.
know. That's another good thing about power of community, guys. You can just walk off and just say, "Yo, hold this," and I run off and you'll take over the chat. Special is good for that too. Thank you, Winston. You don't know what it is already, man. When the
Yeah,
wife calls, everything. When the wife calls, everything has to stop.
that's it. That's it. But yeah, it's. But going back to the original topic, as you were saying, I would definitely take small towns over, especially at this stage in my life. Like
Yes.
I don't, I don't like people in my business, which it's not like I have anything to hide anyway. I
No,
always
yeah,
tell
no. You
people,
just want your space. You want your
yeah,
personal space.
it's good to
Yeah.
have your space and
Yeah.
not having to deal with people and their nonsense and all this other stuff. You know, and it's kind of funny. BOK said something about us wanting to be around people that look like us. For me, that doesn't matter because again, how I grew up, how we grew up in
Yeah.
in Jamaica. I had it wasn't a case of in the states there are a lot of schools that are segregated by race, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the demographics of the city, there are some city schools or county schools or wherever you go that are demographically not by decision, but demographically they're separate. You'll find certain schools in some inner cities have all black students, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some if it's a private school, you might have it mixed, or because that's more about the money, right? But so demographics differentiate if it's a small town in Idaho, you
There's
you
so many
probably gonna
things, isn't there? There's so
yeah,
many things.
yeah. So the small town in Idaho, you won't expect to see maybe if you see one kid outside of Caucasian, it might be a military kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they
You know,
travel.
because they
Yeah.
travel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the demographics of there's so many
There's so
nuances
many
to it.
factors. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
factors when you really
And
think
you
about it.
can't really let that. Yeah, it's great that you have someone that looks like you, but does that limit you from interacting with other people as well? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because remember they say with kids, right? Like hate is a learned behavior, right?
Yeah. They're taught to
You
hate.
you can put a thousand babies from all over the world in a one playpen and they will play with each other because
Yep.
they haven't learned anything, any hate, any separation, anything about color, none of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They're just kids playing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's as they get older and they start picking up these different nuances from their family members, from friends, from all the things that
Schooling.
all the
Yep.
outside influences. That's when people. The worst thing people can start doing is thinking sometimes, because you think too much. It's crazy.
Joan
It's crazy to say that, right?
Joan Parker says that T-shirt is causing problems in this life. Winston, you're not allowed to wear a T-shirt no more. Just wear your apron.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
got, I
People are.
got. Oh, the aprons ain't much better either. I don't know if anybody read the aprons.
Oh no! Now you pay keen attention next time you see Winston in the kitchen and find out what the T-shirt says,
Oh
and then
yeah,
check
see
out
y'all,
Mama
y'all
Lynn
not, y'all
because
not.
Mama
I
Lynn
know
has
everybody's
T-shirts
paying
too.
attention to the food. That's what it is.
Winston, thank you for showing up, brother. I appreciate you. You know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
man.
always a blessing, man.
I'm gonna run outside. I gotta go test out this some of my animatronics for this. Yeah, shh. That's why.
I,
Auntie, you gotta look at the aprons. The aprons, and I got some more shirts. Yeah, y'all never read the shirts,
I'm
but
not reading the shirt. I'm not reading the shirt. You're not gonna get me to read that shirt. It's not happening. Be okay. Big up yourself. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. It's always a great live. I love this, guys. I think this is one of my favorite time doing this stuff because the interaction is so good. I love talking to people. And I love that you guys are just like me. You're just free spirited. You just want to be heard about something and and not be taken seriously at the same time. You understand? It's
mhm.
just cool. I appreciate that, man.
It's great to have
Winston,
fun. Yeah.
yeah, man, it is. I would love to meet you guys at one point in my life, but I don't know if we'd be able to handle each other because having me, Winstone, Special K, Fluffy Diva, be okay in one room, Auntie, I think it would be hell. I think you'd have to call the
Well, I'm
cops.
coming up to I've been up to Canada twice already. I think twice. Yeah. So I'm.
Oh, we
Where you at?
definitely got to hook up.
Are you in
Toronto,
Toronto?
Canada.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I've been up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's what I was saying. I went to that little thing, that tower you went to. I don't like
Yeah,
heights,
yeah.
but yeah,
It's not
that
a
was.
little tower, brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been up there. It was. I don't. I
When you
used to
look
jump out
straight
of planes,
down,
but I don't like heights.
when you look straight down, the building looks like it's warped. Like when you're
I
looking
know.
straight up.
I know. I know. I know. I
Wow.
don't. I don't do heights, especially the windows. Maybe you were talking about that guy that didn't want. That would be me. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even get close to that window. I
That
don't
guy
like.
froze up, yo. Anyway, Wiz, thank you very much for coming up, brother. I always appreciate the support. I appreciate your content, and I appreciate your voicing your opinion and all the good stuff that comes out of your mouth when you talk about it and the way you think and all that stuff. Just like be
Yeah.
okay. You speak your mind. You're very fluent, and people like to hear you talk, and they love to laugh too, right? So we
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
you, brother.
No, that's what it's all about. It's all about community. It's all about fun, and it's all about respect. You know what I'm saying? So as usual, we'll always be here. Oh, my phone's at like 20% battery. So yeah, I gotta go.
Take care, brother. Take care.
All right.
Bless
I'll
up.
be.
Bless
I'll be.
up.
I'll be in the bushes.
Okay, fair enough.
All
And
right.
the Hartley saying, take care,
All
Winstone,
right,
and
Auntie. We'll talk later. Bye, twin.
be okay says, do
Blessings,
it.
everybody. I'll be in the chat causing problems.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good, guys.
All
Fluffy,
right,
be
Riz.
okay,
Later.
boy. All right. Yeah, man. Take care, Brendan. Take care. Be okay. Both gonna happen. Watch the space. A special. Don't do it. I'm not sis. Okay, fair enough. Free, free, free. Spirited. Yes, soul star. Yes, man. Yes, man. I don't need a shirt. I just live it. I just live it. It says Melissa dies. Down my Devo. Thank you very much for showing up, Melissa. Big up yourself. I told you it's okay. All right, so we're good now, guys. Finish the live, Red. You want to finish the live because you want the number one crown, right? I used to do that with Goga. I don't know if anybody else wants to come up. I don't want to drag this on too long, guys, but it was definitely fun to have people up here, and I'm glad to see all these faces in here too, guys. Some of us don't know some of these names, so feel free to connect with these names because this is the initial content that I wanted to do is to get people to connect, express themselves, be free. Um, I don't know what the next topic's going to be, but we'll keep it fun. We'll keep it moving. And I try to make it engaged between the ages of 21 to 60 something to try to keep it so that we can all relate. You understand? So I appreciate that, guys. Red, so you're not doing a testing live. Yes, I got to do a testing live on my, on the, what you call it again? On StreamYard. So I got to do that in a bit. So I'm not going to be on here much longer, guys. But I appreciate you guys for coming in. Soulstar, Auntie, BOK Media. The crown is all mine. She says, yes, guys. But look, I don't want to, I want to send you guys somewhere. I know you don't want to, some of you guys are probably tired and stuff like that, but I'll still send off the raid. Those who choose to go can go. Those who choose to stay can stay. Nobody's forcing you, understand? But I don't like to leave this much people on the live without having them to go somewhere. But I do have a test live I got to run later, so I won't be able to do much. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to do a raid today, guys. I can't because I don't want to go somewhere that I'm not going to be able to be there and stay and play and chill with them. You understand? So, Auntie, you had a great raid. That was good for the week. I'm off to start the weekend. Yes, and I don't want to hold anybody today. Today's Friday. Let's just be free spirited and do our thing. I thank you guys for stopping by. I'm about to end the live. Joan Parker, big up yourself as well. I'm going to check my email right now and check out where we are. But we will see you guys soon on these streets, okay? Um, take care. Your boy's about to be out. Be okay. You ended up with the crown. You're the queen, and let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go.